and I'm now riding my Danish bicycle through the city streets to meet Anna Bedkel, futurist, which I think must be the best thing in the world to be.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Anne.
Hi,
How you
Piers.
doing? Good to see you.
Very good to see you. Nice to meet you, and welcome to Copenhagen. I see you're already gone native with the electric bikes.
Well, I love cycling and I love being in cities. So, two of my favorite things.
Yeah, Copenhagen's perfect for you then.
So, Anne, what does your work as a futurist involve?
My work involves studying cities, and both current cities and future cities, but particularly I'm looking at the future of urban living.
Interesting. What can your work tell us about the future of cities?
One of the trends that we are almost certain will continue to grow is urbanization. People moving to cities and living in cities, and also trying to make the best out of future urban living.
We've gone from 2% to now more than 50%, and we're projected to go to 80% of the world's population living in cities. And what about Copenhagen?
In my humble opinion, Copenhagen is already very much a city of the future. It's allowing a lot of experiments, such as this neighborhood where we're walking, Bryggervangen. They are really trying to both involve citizens in city planning. They also try to build a community instead of a neighborhood, or instead of a part of the city. They want to build a community where there's places like this where people can meet and actually catch up. And it's going to be natural for people to go meet their neighbors and talk to the neighbors in a place like this where we're walking.
And what about their mobility needs?
Future infrastructure is going to be increasingly electrified, but I do believe in the meantime we have to be pragmatic about other solutions, and also having wide range of transport solutions for the people living here.
Thanks so much, Anna. That's been so interesting.
Well, yeah, thank you. Good to meet you.
Where's my bike? Is it that way?
Over that way, I think.
Bye. Anna.
Bye-bye.
I learned a lot from Anne about European cities. And now Andrea Carlucci, who's going to talk to us about the bold new car Toyota's bringing to these cities very soon. So Andrea Carlucci, as Vice President of Product and Marketing for Toyota, tell me why the A segment is so important for you.
These represent a key access point to the brand. So strategically is a very important segment. But more importantly, is a segment that allows us to provide our customers with a very accessible solution, a practical solutions, especially for living in town.
It used to be a segment that was quite bland in some ways, but I think the original Aygo challenged that.
We brought something completely new, breaking the rules, being able to bring emotion, which is very much linked to style. We did it in the same way, not compromise on the compact size, not compromise on the practicality in a way, but connecting in a different way with the customer we were looking for.
In terms of the personality of the car, you've described it as a European car. What does that mean?
The car is conceived, is designed, is going to be manufactured in Europe for Europeans. It's the very first example in which Europeans gather thinking what this product that for the first time is 100% Toyota and only for Toyota, having in mind a specific target customer with a very clear need of living in urban cities.
Who do you think the main customers will be?
It will be a person living in a crowded urban area with a strong connection with design and looking for characteristics that are basically the characteristics of a very European profile.
The Aygo Cross is an A-segment car, but it's built on a B-segment platform, isn't it?
Indeed. This allows to move and to make evolve the character of the vehicle in something which is clearly closer to the B segment in terms of driving characteristics, driving pleasure, but without losing that nimbleness, that agility, which remains stunning for the category.
The other thing I notice looking at it is that it is super tall. I mean, is it a kind of crossover?
Is certainly a crossover, is establishing a new reference for the A-Class. It is what consumers, especially in urban areas, want. High hip point, to sit, to have a control of the situation around and feeling extremely safe, as it happens in a real SUV.
An SUV, convertible, crossover, it sounds great to me.
It is. I think when I look at the wheel dimensions against the body, the ratio, and the use quite authentic of the color code with this bitone that is going to really to break the rule of the category, is giving definitely something which is unique and authentic. We do again something memorable, I told you.
Go for a drive and take it home now?
This is the key, my friend.
Sounds good to me. I'm off. The Aygo Cross is designed for cities like Rome, and that's why I'm looking forward to meeting another architect, Paola Olivia, and she's a partner in the practice Brain Factory. That must be her. Hi, Paola.
Hi, Piers. Nice to meet you. Benvenuta a Roma.
Thank you. It's great to be here. It's really fascinating for me always to meet another architect and hear about their creative processes. So tell me a little bit about yours.
I think that all starts with the creative research. I explore all the capabilities of intellectual design without neglecting the aesthetical side. That's why the name of our firm, Brain Factory. But at the same time, I love break the rules with our design and thinking out of the box.
Rome must be the best place to do it. I mean, how does Rome inspire you?
Let me show what makes a so special Rome.
I mean, really, how could you not be inspired by thousands of years of architectural history like this? But what about driving in Rome? I'm someone that loves driving and I love cities. What's it like driving in Rome?
Rome is full of broad avenue, of small street, so like a driver, I must to be attentive, agile, dynamic.
That sounds like something that you would be, actually. I can believe that. And what's it like actually getting around, though, in Rome?
Oh, I think that there are bumpy roads.
So you need good ground clearance.
Yes, of course.
And I think good sustenance. I've heard that Rome has fantastic food and the best ice cream in the world. So can we go now and get the perfect Roman gelato? You show
Come
me?
with me, yes. I show a good gelato in Rome.
What's
I
your
love
favourite
chocolate.
flavour? Chocolate. I
And
like
yours?
pistachio. That was great meeting Paola. And now Anna Stodiarova, who's going to tell us what makes the Aygo Cross perfect for all of the cities in Europe. I'm waiting for Anna, who's the Aygo Cross product planner for Toyota Europe. Hey Anna.
Hi, Piers.
Hi Anna.
Nice to meet you.
You too. How was your trip?
It was good. How are you doing?
Good. You got the good chair.
Yeah, it's very sturdy. I'm not jealous of that one.
So Anna Stoliarova, as product planner for Toyota, tell me how European cities influence the new Aygo Cross.
Well, actually, they're more than influenced Aygo Cross, they shaped it. Our team has traveled across Europe's most vibrant capitals. They were drawing inspiration from its people and contemporary cultures. We also studied deeply the future of urban life and urban mobility because we really wanted to bring more boldness and more spice to small car buyers.
As I've just been seeing on the streets in Rome, city driving has its own set of challenges.
Yes, the small city car has to do many things. It has to make you feel confident and comfortable behind the wheel, yet it has to be maneuverable, agile and nimble to navigate all these small streets like those in Rome. Because of TNGA B platform, we have longer wheelbase and wider track so that you are sturdy and confident on the road, but it at the same time has a very small turning radius, just 4.7 meters, meaning that even the tiniest and more narrowest streets are okay for you to handle. You have especially a lot of space for the front passenger and the driver, but also the boot space is increased. It's about 60 liters more than the outgoing Aygo.
How will drivers experience the difference in ride compared with the previous Aygo?
Well, first of all, it's higher by 55 millimeters. You have big 18-inch wheels and higher ground clearance. It's not just done for the great SUV look, it's also for great handling and more confident ride.
Is it just a car for cities though, or can you imagine using it on the highway?
Actually, when driving on higher speeds, like on the highway, you have best-in-class NVH and stability. Because the upper body is stiffer, the suspension has to work less and it's lighter so that you have low body roll, faster acceleration or much lowered fuel consumption.
It also strikes me as a car that might be packed full of other features.
There are many indeed. One to mention is latest Toyota Safety Sense system with lane trace assist and adaptive cruise control. It comes at standard on all grades because we don't want to compromise on safety. It also has continuously variable transmission, which is very smooth and precisely tuned for the city driving. You won't expect actually to meet a CVT in A segment, and you won't find it except on Aygo Cross. You can go to up to 9-inch touchscreen with Toyota Smart Connect system with wireless phone connection, wireless phone charger and ambient lighting.
How's the sound system?
We have, with JBL, developed especially for Aygo, a JBL premium sound system with 4 speakers and a subwoofer, so that you definitely will enjoy your ride.
Great. Can we go and have a look?
Of course.
Because I have noticed this canvas roof, which looks really intriguing.
Yes, that's another feature we are very happy about. It's the canvas roof that is bigger and wider than on the previous Aygo, and it's just this emotional wind and the hair feature that you can enjoy in the city or on the highway. We call it Aygo Cross Air.
Can't wait to have a go with that sound system. Can I put something on?
Sure.
Fantastic. It's great to have arrived in Berlin, and I'm on my way to meet Laura Goethe. She's a fashion designer, and I really want to find out about the city from her perspective. Hey, you must be Laura.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
It's nice to meet you.
Yeah. Almost every interesting artist and designer at some point in their life has been drawn to Berlin. And so what's it like for you working here?
I think the big promise that Berlin still holds for people is freedom. You have time and space here to create and explore. You have a good life here, even if you don't earn that much money, and that's why I think it draws so many people here.
I often think of Berlin as a city that has been shot in black and white.
Yeah.
But talk to me about colour in your work.
I think colors are just fun. They demand attention. The more there are, the more they clash, and that's where it gets really interesting, I think. They give us instant references, and colorful things make us want to interact with objects, with people, with clothing, and that's what I think is so interesting about color.
And what about getting around? I mean, what's it like driving in Berlin?
Driving in Berlin is fun, but also challenging. When I first started driving here, I was super scared, but now I actually love it because I know the routes, I know my way around the city, and also German cities after World War II have been rebuilt to work for cars. Unlike cities like Rome or Paris, where like narrow bendy roads, here it's quite comfortable to drive, especially once you reach the outskirts and you can just cruise over the countryside.
I want to see the craziest roads. Can you take me on a driving tour of Berlin?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's
go. Let's go.
Wow, that was a great introduction to Berlin's style in terms of fashion and driving from Laura. And now I have the honour of meeting a great stylist, Tadao Mori, head of styling at Toyota Motor Europe. Tadao Mori, you're head of styling for Toyota Motor Europe. What did you set out to achieve with the new Aygo Cross?
Firstly, we set up the keyword spice, fun, and X.
Actually, I can see the X in the back and the front.
Exactly, make it more fun, emotional, and dynamic.
It also looks super agile. How did you achieve that look?
It is very important to set up a nice package. So we need a bigger, large diameter tires and set 4 corners. This means super short overhang. And also front view and the rear view, tire has to be sticking out. So that makes more agile and good stance. This car has to be matched in the urban situation. So that's why we designed very nicely sophisticated surface with high lift. So this is kind of a new genre.
It's recognizably a Toyota, and I see lots of design cues from previous Toyotas. It also is a car that's been designed specifically to be European. What does that mean?
Yes, for Toyota design, we have a certain direction. For example, front we call a keen look. So headlamp has to be very much sharp and confident looking. So that rear combi has a nice signature. That creates a Toyota style.
The interior has been designed for this thing that is called shared interaction. Tell me what that means.
Yeah, shared interaction for the passenger and driver is very important. We don't want to divide 2 people. That's why instrumental panel is very much oval shape. This car is fits perfectly in European cities because of the size and also nice confident look. And also this bi-tone makes more vibrant appeal in the European cities.
But what about the body color, the rest of that?
We have 4 spice colors: Tea Red, fun and daring. Juniper Blue is icy cool concept. Ginger Beige is warm and sophisticated. My favorite color is Cardamom Green, which is understated aesthetics.
I like the blue, partly because it's icy cool, but also because I only wear blue. Thanks so much, Tadao. Hi there. I hope you enjoyed our Aygo Cross European city trip. Thanks for watching.